Good morning, children. Again, today I come to you to tell about democracy, some parts. Now, see, students, in a democracy, there are several laws to limit the power of the government to maintain order and protect the rights of citizens. Yes, all citizens are equal in the eyes of law, that I told you earlier, and no one is above the law, not even a king or an elected president. No one may be discriminated against on the basis of their race, religion, ethnic group, or gender. Now, this is called the rule of law. See here, no one may be arrested or imprisoned without adequate reason. Torture or ill treatment of prisoners is forbidden. This is known as the rule of law. Next come separation of power. That I told you earlier about the separation of power. I told you that executive, legislature and the judiciary. Yes, these are the three bodies of the government that separation to ensure smooth and impartial governments of the most democracies provide for the separation of the three bodies of government. These are the executive, the legislature and the judiciary. Today we will see separately what are these. Now first is legislative. Yes. The legislative is the law-making branch of the government. The composition of the legislature is such that it reflects the will of the people. A legislature can have one house or the two. Now, here is the next come executive. The executive takes the lead in making most policies. It plays the most important role in decision making. The head, along with the ministers who are elected, constitute the political executive. They are answerable to the people. Yes, the executive deals with the actual execution of the law. The executive is led by the president or the prime minister. Next comes judiciary. The judiciary enforces the laws made by the legislature. The courts of justice are fully independent of the other branches of the government. No one, not even the president or the prime minister, can tell a judge how to decide a case. One of the most important duties of the court is the protection of fundamental human rights. Next, with these three, we can say that the executive is answerable to the legislature, while the judiciary is kept independent of the other bodies. The citizen of democracy participate actively in its functioning. They are well informed about the issues facing the country and how they want the issue addressed. Once elected, the citizens continue to keep a watch on the leaders they had chosen. The success of democracy depends on citizen participation. But participation must be peaceful. Next, we will see some limits. There are some limits in a democracy. If democracy is to work, citizens must not only be aware of their rights and fight for them, they must also observe the principles of democratic conduct. People must respect the law and reject the violence. Next, democracy requires compromise. Next, every citizen must respect the right of fellow citizens and their dignity as human beings. People can question the decisions of the government, but they should not reject the government's authority. So this today I complete the chapter democracy. I think you can understand well. Thank you.